Dr. Rose Sloan, like you said, 1968 was her first trip to the motherland. And it's different times for different states of consciousness, even those who haven't journeyed yet. Let's acknowledge Dr. Rose Sloan one more time. It's a beautiful thing when you have folk that are over 75 and still in love with their innermost African self. You see, everybody that is 75, 85, 90 aren't Negroes. Everybody that is older or mature or seniors aren't necessarily out of love with their African self. You just heard from a sister, Dr. Rose Sloan, who I've been knowing for numbers of years, who opened up South Africa, Azania. I know because I was a part of that 1985 group that went to South Africa when Mandela was still deep in Robben Island, right, Dr. Rose? In other words, family. Like my beautiful sister Suzie, who opened us up, saying, these are our roots, our ancient African roots, and we are the ones we've been waiting for. The inspiration and the motivation and the impetus that's coming from the films of Black Panther is a divinely ordered sequence of events by nature herself, right? That's right. And how we generate that energy and use it is yet to be written and inspired. I'm so getting a little chilly willies on over. This from my sister Suzie and Dr. Rose, how you open up so beautifully. At any time, we're going to come back in. This is the nature of a mastermind. We're going to be getting to Dr. Sharita very soon. But what I would like for each of you to do in the circle, if you would, please, and then we're going to open up the space after the official presentation, because we really want to hear from you. But we also want to hear from our honored guests. We'd like to know who's in the circle, if you would just say your name. And then if you've traveled to Ghana, like I know Suzie had with Africa for the Africans, you may say that you were in Ghana with Dr. Sharita or whatever, but whatever you would like to say as succinctly as possible around your Africanness, okay? I'm gonna segue, but I would like to acknowledge my sister, myself.
Hey everybody. My name is Suzie Waver. And I went to Ghana with Africa for the Africans May of last year, and it was the most, it's kind of hard to explain because when we started out on the plane, we had problems on the plane, and when we got on the plane, I just knew that the ancestors were not ready for us yet. I mean, I smelled something from the beginning. I thought it was cigarette smoke. But when they told us it was ice on the plane, I was like, no, this is something different here. So when we ended up getting pulled down out of the air, and we was in LaGuardia Airport, and they had to fix a part on the plane. But once we got on the plane and left this area, America, a part of my brain just lost that part. It didn't exist. That I wasn't from here. It was just the weirdest feeling I've ever had. It was just like you worry about your family, but it was like America just wasn't in my head anymore until we started coming back. And my mission to go was to take my great-great-great-grandmother, Hannah. I had to take her spirit back to Africa. So I took her back, and I left her spirit on the Gold Coast at Mama Kosa's place. And she's calling me, it's time to get out of here. So that's what I'm working towards, is getting me and my family up out of here. Because it's time.